Yes, they.
Ah, Jimmy Gunn. Gotcha. So a few days ago, James Gunn himself went on a few YouTube channels to talk about the future of the DCU. Now, a lot of information came out, but when the YouTuber Boba Talks asked him a question about when the character arcs are going to culminate, if you listen closely, sounds like James Gunn himself might not be sure his future at the DCU. Let's watch this.
How far do these arcs go? Like, do they culminate in Man of Tomorrow, or can we expect them to go further than that?
Yes, they.
Ah, Jimmy Gunn. Gotcha.
Look at this. It says date.
They definitely go significantly further than Man of Tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now, whether or not that'll be me that's able to fulfill that promise depends on a lot of things in life. But yeah,
Okay. And I know you can't give.
Yep. So, as you heard, it sounds like he was going to say, if I stay. But then he stopped himself and in kind of a weird way doubled down on it with a more politically correct answer. Now, this comes to us after Warner Brothers has revealed that they are looking to sell. And at this point, I don't think the question is whether or not Warner Bros. Is going to sell. I think it's going to be who are they going to sell to. Right now, it's looking like it's going to turn into a bidding war.
It's war. It's war.
And almost all major studios are interested in purchasing it, including Paramount, Apple, Netflix. Now, Paramount is reportedly aggressively pursuing Warner Bros. It's made 3 bids, all of which Warner Bros. Has rejected.
Oh, thank you.
Now, in an article released by Cosmic Book News, an insider reveals that if Ellison's Paramount was to purchase Warner Bros., then Gunn's going to be out. All right, and here's the article right here. It says, James Gunn out at DC with Warner Bros. Sale. Exclusive. Goes on to say, with Superman reportedly bombing financially and with Peacemaker Season 2 flopping with fans, I reached out to my insiders about the state of the DCU under James Gunn. The short of it is that James Gunn will be out as the head of DCU and with the Warner Brothers sale. Now, I'm told if David Ellison of Skydance Paramount buys Warner Bros. Discovery, that Mike DeLuca will be in charge of DC and do a completely new start. It goes on to say, let's see here. Gunn recently said he is doing whatever he wants with DC. That sounded odd to me, as if you were building a new universe, you would want it to be successful with the fans. That's not happening, as both Creature Commandos and Peacemaker failed to chart on Nielsen. They don't have a big audience, and Gunn's claims that Peacemaker Season 2 was meant to be a sequel to his Superman movie was pure BS.
This is bullcrap!
Superman also failed to resonate with its international fans. Its box office also came in under Zack Snyder's Man of Steel by a large margin.
It is of little consequence.
It goes on to say that you'll notice that Gunn has pivoted from his planned God and Monsters storyline into what he calls his Superman family saga. I did notice that, actually. The Superman family is all Gunn. The Gods and Monsters storyline is likely ditched because Gunn knows he can only get a select amount of movies out before the sale. I've also been told that the reason why DCU projects have been stalling is because of Gunn's interference. The filmmakers want their own vision and not Gunn's. I'm told that the most visionary directors in Hollywood are staying away from not only DC, but Marvel and Star Wars because life's too short and everyone is looking for original properties. I'm told Zack Snyder's happy doing his original stuff, but would only return to DC for one last movie, an adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns. Then it goes on to say, I'm told that if Warner Bros. Gets sold, that whoever buys it wants a completely new start. While it has been reported that Skydance is eyeing to purchase Warner Bros., I'm told Universal is still in the mix. I know they've been eyeing Warner Bros. For years. What I'm told is if David Ellison buys Warner Bros. Discovery, then James Gunn will be out. David Ellison's father, billionaire David Ellison, is close to President Donald Trump. So Peacemaker isn't getting a season 3, and Gunn lied about a family-friendly approach to DC. I'm told that actually nobody in the building knows his status except for Gunn himself, but his action speaks as to what might happen. All right, now there's a lot of interesting stuff in here, but this is the one I want to hone in on. It talks about how David Ellison is close to the President Trump. And today it was just released that Paramount actually stands the best chance in getting this approved by the government. This is on Twitter by Culture Crave. It says Trump admin favors Paramount buying Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Needs to think really hard about the odds of success getting the deal cleared with players outside of Paramount, senior Trump admin official. Paramount is owned by the Ellisons, who Trump recently helped secure the U.S. TikTok deal. Now, the reason that this would have to get approved by the government is because it's such a large acquisition that the government has to do it. Now, in addition to all of that, there was this article that came out by Forbes talking about how James Gunn's Superman actually lost money in the theaters. So like all of this is coming together and compounding. So I'm not sure, what the truth of this all is, but it does seem like it's not impossible for James Gunn to be leaving. So what do y'all think? If Warner Bros. Sells, do you think that they should keep James Gunn or find someone else? And if they're going to bring someone else in, who do you think that should be? As always, let me know your thoughts and comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with latest movie news.